Are you able to hear
Sir,
me?
Dr. A. Professor Seshachalam. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yeah, please, sir.
Yeah. So,
Are you able to hear me?
yes, I am able to hear you.
Yes, sir.
So, we request here just we'll give the introduction for the our valuable time. The Professor Dr. A.
No,
Seshachalam.
no, no. No, you can call me simple Professor Seshu.
Yeah.
I'll be more obliged.
It is your kind, sir, and definitely that it will be inspired to the audience to know about your, the career and the what achievements you have done. That will be benefited and inspired from you, and the same
Yes,
things
sir.
he will be also doing the continuous his life and career
Sure,
successful.
sure,
So
sure.
thank you so much for joining, and sir has
Yes, sir.
done the he is the associate professor in IFM College in Bangalore,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
he
sir.
has done the his specialization in the legal and expertization in the autonomous and kind of scientific and research experiences, and
Yes, sir.
definitely it will be helpful for audience to know about your career guidance to the candidates to know about that how that, because sir, what happened that people will be having money, people will be having so kinds of things, but the proper guide will not be there in
Yeah, correct guidance.
achieving the proper path. So I request you
Yes, sir.
sir, to get a
Yes,
this
sir.
webinar to successful. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
And, sir. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
continue, sir.
Now I'll be sharing. Now I'll be sharing my screen, sir.
Sure, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Share. Yeah. Are you able to see the PPT, sir?
Yeah, it's loading now. It's getting loaded. Yes, now it is fully loaded. Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It is audible. It is visible. My voice is clear.
Yes, yeah, we are able
So
to.
I'll start, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, hearty pranams to everyone. Welcome to my session. School to the court. What is this typical topic called a school to the court? Is it from school that we involve ourselves in some sort of an activities whereby we are going to land in a court, and that would have been there in the mindset of people who are watching my video. It is purely about the career path which each and every student has to really choose with determination, dedication, and without any confusion. That is my humble request. Just a short speech about myself. I'm from a village base, came to the city based boy, and I started my school in Don Bosco Anglo-Indian Higher Secondary School. Then college is Laila College, which is situated in Chennai. So these two branded institutions have really transformed Seshachalam from an ordinary person to a remarkable status. I have not achieved that much in my life, but obviously, when looking back into the where we are coming from and where we are, that gives a lot of clarity. That is why I said you must have determination, you must have confidence, and you have to have that boldness in taking your career towards success. Today is an enlightened day. I have to mention my good old friend Jitendra Kumar of EML. Actually, Jitendra Kumar and me have joined together to pursue legal education. And from an academics to legal, how I have transformed is going to be the short story, and we are going to really have a beautiful session now. Shall we start once again? To the people who watch now and to the people who watch in the later on, because it is going to be uploaded by EML as a video in the YouTube, and I will be more obliged if at least a few souls get carried out by the good messages for how to choose their career. Now let us start the session. What is meant by education as such? Education, when you call, it is a radiance that shows the mankind the right path to move forward. Many people will be having money, but money is not everything, but money is essential. That makes a lot of difference. So the purpose of education is not making a student literate, but, but to develop a rational thinking, enhances the knowledge and self-sufficiency. My dear students who are going to watch this session, there is a message for you. Shall I tell you the success formula? During my age, it was K plus S is equal to success. What is K? Knowledge. What is S? Skill. So knowledge plus skill is equal to success. Now in the present Gen Z, that is your generation, artificial intelligence generation. Now what has happened? K plus S plus A is equal to success. What is K? Knowledge. What is S? Success. And what is A? Attitude. Attitude is a determination factor which decides. In that attitude, what has happened? Cool buddy guys will always have a better prospect because attitude may entangle us towards taking rational decisions. If it is successful, okay. If not, then we are going to pay a heavy price for it. There are various educational methods which is happening in teaching, training, storytelling, discussing, and directed research that is happening as one of the pedagogies, or all these are taken as a pedagogies in all the educational institutions as such. And now what has happened is the amount which our generation used to spend for education and the amount which you are spending for education is really very high. When I hear nearby schools called as DPS, Delhi Public School, what is the fees of an LKG student? They say 2 lakhs, 1 lakh. The whole of the education which is being spent is not to that extent. I did my 3 post-graduations, 2 MBA degrees professional qualification with a lot of add-ons like postgraduate diploma, and I was into the final leg of PhD. Still, I have not received my doctorate. That is why I have requested my friend, you can call me Professor Seshu in short, because my name, full name as such is Seshachalam Anantasenam. My father was a surgeon. But when you take my mother for an example, she did not complete her 10th standard. At a very young age, she got married. But she was the root cause for all the 4 brothers. 2 of my brothers, my dear students who are watching this video, have to know that one is from US and second one is in Canada. How? This because we have taken education as a primary factor and we have chosen the right path. Yes? Now, from normal mode of education, normally after your schools, what will be your parents who will be asking you what you want to become? Yes or no? They will tell you, you want to become a doctor or an engineer. It is my generation. Then came, you want to become a chartered accountant, you want to become a cost accountant. Then next season, you want to do an MBA, please tell us. This professional qualification, MBA, ACS, so on and so forth. But only a few people are taking legal education. See, from my perspective, I joined my profession as an accounts assistant. Then within 3 years, I was able to become an accounts executive. My starting period was 3 years in the corporate. Then what has happened when I looked into all the sophomores of what is happening in the corporate, a lot of accounts manipulation and malpractices were happening, which was really breaking my heart, my dear viewers, which was breaking my heart. Then I have decided that I must no more continue in the corporate. Why not really take up teaching? This seed was sown by the Laila College Reverend Fathers. They were just, when I was about to really cry to them, I'm not able to visualize my path towards my job. Then they said that, no, Seshachalam, you can definitely be a teacher. I was not at all having a hope to become a teacher because for teaching, you need to really pursue a lot. Then he said only one information. Throughout your life, whatever you take, academics has to travel together throughout your life. Believe me or not, now also I keep qualifying myself. And I have done more than 89 Scopus research paper publications. That is a huge challenge. It is not to boost up my morale, I really tell before you all. It is to really make a pardon that this research paper publication is not only a certificate of appreciation which I have received for my publication. It is, I am upgrading myself. There is one word in the present world, they say unlearn to learn. Please understand. What is meant by unlearn to learn? Unlearn to learn means that you have to forget everything and then learn fresh. Obviously, it is such that Learn to unlearn to learn, they say. Now you all know, presently, I will tell a beautiful example what has happened in my life. In my life, I fell down and had some L3, L5 and S1 problem. Went to a doctor. Doctor was to give an injection. See, he was checking his mobile. I thought that he's going to call a specialist. But what has happened is checking Google, which means this world is driven towards artificial intelligence. Honestly, I was scared because it was paining a lot. I said to really give a painkiller. Normally, painkillers were not that much painful. I said, sir, it is an oil injection. Of course, I'm born to a surgeon. I may not be a medical doctor. Honestly telling, I was asking, doctor, the oil injection, how come it will be painful? If it is a vitamin injection, yes. Any painkiller will not be this much painful. But I was literally shocked. He is my best friend. He is situated in my nearby area in this Mysore road. I don't want to tell the doctor's name. He's a very good doctor. I don't deny that. But he's inclined. He's inclined towards searching for the mobile. Tell me any child who hates mobile, they love mobile more than their father and the mother. Yes or no? Obviously, they're driven towards artificial intelligence. Please, my dear youngsters, you have to understand one thing. Artificial intelligence is a supplement for natural intelligence. We have failed to utilize our natural intelligence and we are dragged towards artificial intelligence. That is the fate. Now we cannot deny or we cannot deprive that. Now, what is legal education? I was also thinking, see, when advocates come, when lawyers come, what has happened is when they go to the police, police means disciplined service. That is how I have fixed my brain set from my younger days because I've seen the good side, I have not seen the dark side. But now when an advocate comes inside, immediately the whole police station will be quiet. Yes, sir, please come. I was thinking why that respect is given to them because they have mastered that law. They have mastered the law. Of course, an officer refers to the Criminal Act pocket-sized notebook and try to identify the section, which section is applicable and which section can be trapped for a single person. And nobody can be called as an accused. Only the court has to give the verdict. All these things entered into my brain. And then I thought that I have to know the laws of the land, my dear viewers. Knowing the laws of the land is very, very essential than anything else. At least I request that in each and every family in the near future, our Prime Minister Modi ji has to really say in his portfolio that one person has to really learn law. Legal education is. They say that we need a doctor. Yes, I don't deny. We need an engineer. Yes. Why can't they say we need a lawyer? Why can't they say we need a person who knows legal education? Because when you take legal education, it is the encyclopedia of education which defines the legal education as a skill for human knowledge. Sections are there, but which section is applicable? Who decides? Individual decides. You are going to decide. Please understand. And don't think that, no, I don't have the talent to really speak. I don't have the knowledge or a talent to really argue. How come? Don't we argue with our mother and father when we grow up? Don't we argue with our brothers and sisters? Which you are arguing in the house, I request everyone, you will be arguing with the court. That is the only difference. It is a very disciplined phase. Don't get carried away by the movie scenes, what they show, that advocates chase, they are making galati, this and that. Please, social media is a different part. Social media has to be utilized. I will show you one example. What is this? My dear viewers, I know what is thinking in your mind. You will say, Sir is holding a mobile in his hand. No. World under your palm. This is world under your palm. The world is in your palm. And we are standing on the top of the earth. Please don't forget that, my dear viewers. The world under your palm shows that the world is under your command and control. This is law. When you master law, you have got a lot of prosperity. I am telling you as an experienced person because I am there in this academic field for more than 30 years. 3 decades I've spent. Not that I know everything. I know only 1%, I think, because I want to learn a lot. You meet me at the age of 60 or 70 or whatever age I may come across, I will always be doing some courses in my life because you always need to unlearn what you have learned. Learn to. This is a very good principle. So it is a skill of human knowledge. Legal education is a skill for human knowledge, which is universally relevant to the lawyer's art. Not everybody has got that nuance of an art and a technique, and which deserves special attention in educational institutions. Yes, legal education is an education of individuals who intend to become legal professionals, or those who simply intend to use their law degree to some end, either related to law or business. Some people, what happens is, I want to know the law. I will take this as a qualification, I will keep aside. But there are a lot of opportunities in law. Please don't forget that. Because the law curriculum is very, very different as such. Next one, legal business education makes a lawyer an expert who pleads for all like a doctor. See, somebody is coming and telling, Seshachalam, you are an advocate for me. Now they are going to tell Jitendra Kumar sir, you are an advocate for me. Yes, our prime duty is to accept him as a plaintiff and then listen to what he is expecting all about. It is not like that. Somebody who makes a mistake comes to an advocate and the advocate is accepting. We are not judges. Judges give decisions. Please understand. We are not decision makers. We will accept it as a party and try, because by seeing a person, we cannot know that he has done a crime. It has to be proved. That is why we have law of evidence. Please understand. Is it a civil act or a criminal act? That also have to be proved. That is why we have got Civil Procedure Code. Now it has got a new dimension, and we have got Indian Penal Code with all the sections, which really gives you the verdict of the nature of crime which is being made. Try to understand. There is a huge difference between a mistake and a crime. Mistake can be pardoned. Crime has to be punished.
One question, sir, we want to ask here. Like,
Yes, sir. Please, please, sir.
Like they are telling, now that a BNS is now the new rules is amended, like a new.
Yes, sir.
Like a BNS IPC is removed, like it is now BNS and BNSSS, and evidence law also is called a Bharatiya Nagariks. So how that it will be tough to know, like that persons.
It is going to be very, very difficult. Please try to understand.
Yeah, because
we have been brought up in a system, sir.
Yes, because
we have been brought up in a. Yes, sir.
Because
Please, sir.
totally the new sections is introduced, and that challenges to be learn how feasibility the candidates can grab that all the things in the like how they have knows before the IPC and evidence law, all the things.
That is a very, very beautiful question, Jitendra sir. Actually, I would like to address this. What happens is, of course, we always say that it is going to be difficult, no doubt. I am not going to say that it is going to be easy. But try to understand. I take only one example. When computerization was happening in the railways, I have seen my friend's father, I've seen my friend's sister, I've seen my friend's uncle suffering a lot. They said, no, we don't belong to the computer education. And what has happened is that suddenly bringing a change will pose us difficult for us to really work. No, the government during that time said that we will give you training. We will give you training. Then slowly, what has happened? For taking a ticket, you and I used to go and stand at the railway station. There will be only one railway station. Sir, morning 5 o'clock, we used to go and then stand. Still, we don't know whether we will receive a ticket or not, if based on the rush. So what has happened? Computerization at the early stage was felt that it is going to really kill all the employment. It is not so. Even my boss, I used to ask him, sir, you mean to say that machines are going to rule mankind? No. But yes. Yes, in the sense, on a lighter sense, we have to take it into the advantage part. Likewise, now what has happened is, I pray God that this new changes, what is being made by the present ruling party, has to be followed. Or else, really, sir, in Karnataka, when you take for an example, first they said new education policy from UGC Act. Then what has happened? Immediately after 2 years, they say state education policy. Now, still, as a faculty of more than 3 decades, I could not finish off my lesson plan. I'm struggling hard what to really teach. I said basics of the subject that I will teach. Imagine 40 hours. 40 hours in a self-financing private college we teach. Normally, we have to teach for 56 hours as per UGC Act. Practical subject 60 hours, 40 hours. Now, I tell that this is a challenge which the youngsters have to really learn. That is why I said world under the palm. I'm not going to say that it is going to be easy, and we as legal people have to master. I have purchased all the 3 acts. Now I have to map a old act with the new act. Otherwise, even this advocate profession is going to become very difficult. But we have come across that computerization in the railways change. I take this as an example, and people have to really shift, make a paradigm shift to the recent trends without any. Otherwise, what will happen is the profession has to continue. Judgment has to be given, or else what is the need for having the courts? And already we have got a challenge. We have got ADRS, Alternative Dispute Resolution System, is posing a threat. One side. On the other side, ADRS has rapidated, fastened up the legal process of judgment. Many cases which could be easily solved outside the court are happening because that is being dealt only by legal people. That is a good news. But we have to wait for the time and tide to really understand what really happens next. Is it not? That is a huge change which we did not expect. CRPC, CPC, and IPC are being replaced by these acts. And what has happened is that it is not a marginal difference. When you see those acts, they are telling, say, for example, in accounts, we had accounting standards by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Then what has happened in 1972, UK private body, they have started international accounting standards. I am certified in London, IFRS. That is why I was able to know. So this AS is 42, IAS is 40. Now IFRS came, International Financial Reporting Standards. It is a new dimension because even US has accepted we will leave Sarbanes-Oxley Act, SOX Act, and we will come to IFRS. I pray God that next if some other government comes and they are going to say we will stick on to the old, like how we dance between the old parliament and the new parliament. You take Tamil Nadu for an example. The chief minister said that let us stop paying rent and other taxes to the military cantonment. He constructed a new assembly. It was very beautiful. Then Jayalalitha madam as a chief minister came and she said we will not sit, and she went to the old fort itself. Then what has happened? The new building was made into a beautiful hospital. But the mindset of the people during that time was to really change and have a new look at the assembly. So political parties also have to really think. I'm not going into the political part. Just 1 minute to clarify the doubt. It was very, very beautiful doubt which you have asked. I said that future political parties must not make that much of a distortion and a disturbance so that people don't get confused. Now, what will happen is if we make frequent changes, then people will once again take this world under their palm and try to resolve all these issues, or else IDRS will become the topmost notch. Now it is parallelly traveling. Now it will be on a fast track and IDRS will be completely deployed. Thank you so much. Hope I have answered your question, sir.
Yes, sir. Definitely, it is helpful for audience. Also, one question also they are
Yes,
asking
sir.
for we are not allowing
Yes, sir.
to ask. We are just getting a chat.
No,
And
sir. Please, sir.
nowadays the what situation is we have a AI like a current lawyer or
Yes,
advocates.
sir. Yes,
Advocates,
sir.
what happened before that they knowing the sections, how that
Yes.
AI combines with the lawyer and advocate to make their life very feasibility. So that I
No,
just
yes, sir. What happens is, previously we used to go through the books for reference. Now, what has happened is this device is there. With the mobile itself, we can operate the whole world. Sir, when we want to talk, we have to go to an IST booth for international calls. Now, through WhatsApp, which is a free service, we can talk. Video chat we are making. See, now, in some place you are sitting, some place audience are there. They are able to watch a recorded live session. So artificial intelligence is definitely going to be the near future. There is no second doubt about it. And it's a huge challenge for us because say for example, I will take my practical life story. Is it not? I got an opportunity in Stanford University, which was having a branch in Chennai. The Australian lady in the final interview said, please feel. What is that feel? I was not knowing. No, laptop. I was seeing her lap. Honestly telling, sir, I was not knowing what is a laptop. In the final interview, they said, you don't know how to connect a laptop. I said, madam, kindly pardon me. You asked subject question, I answered. But this device, somebody has to teach. I went to study in Anna University, PGDCA for 1 year. 60 students, only one system was there, sir. I used to request my teacher, can I touch one button? That was that period, I'm telling 30 years before. Is it not? Now, what has happened is that was having a scar. When I went to London to study and then I got a job there, my first investment, I purchased a laptop. Now, slowly what has happened, I used to really teach my father, who was a surgeon, all the things, how to do a mail, gill, everything. Likewise, this artificial intelligence is definitely going to help at a faster rate. It is going to gear up the pace of all the judgment process. That is what I feel, and that is what things are happening now. You would have definitely experienced. Yes, sir? Any other question, sir? Are you able to hear, sir?
Yeah. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, definitely you have given us a very good about that knowledge is spreading with the audience, and that one quotation is uh, like a uh, always you should be learning, and in the
Yes, sir. No other go,
yes,
sir. No other
yes,
go. Because we have to update our knowledge. So now what has happened is
like
we
a,
start
yeah.
teaching. Yes, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Tell me, sir.
Like a unlearn and learn. So this is definitely, this will be very short phrase which will be very helpful to the audience to always upgrade. Also upgrade always is required. Either you are in a
Yes, sir.
skill, either in your body, either your knowledge, anywhere you are going, any device also you will be
Yes, sir.
so that will be is very helpful to the, and always if you are not learning, and then you are dead. So because
Yes, sir.
yes, and that value you will not be in the market. See in any
Obviously.
yeah. So I want to
So,
just one here.
yes, sir.
Like if people, if you want to decide, like from the school to education code, so whether they should decide in the school level or like in the college level or intermediate level
No, sir.
level.
Yeah, sir. That's a wonderful doubt, sir. Actually, I would like to really tell as an academician in the teaching field, students have to really decide in the school. I said no. The nation has to really make it mandate that each and every family, a lawyer has to be there. When a lawyer is there, he will teach discipline. He will tell the laws of the land. He will tell where mistakes are happening and how to avoid mistakes. So what has happened, along with the academics, if one family is having a lawyer, then obviously that whole family will be completely disciplined. If they are disciplined, tell me where the crime will happen. It will try to reduce the crimes, put it in the right track. Because if all the criminals, you say that punishment is the only answer or only solution, then you have to sacrifice a lot of people. Rather than making a crime or creating a crime, we can stop a crime which is happening at a grassroots level itself. That is why I thought, because I am moving with the present younger generation, and I really learn a lot, honestly telling. That is why each and every day is a challenge. I'm really scared, my friend Jitendra Kumar ji, that tomorrow I have got 4 hours, how I'm going to take. Because the younger generation is more vibrant. They need only a career path. They need only a guidance. If you are able to really, tell them with sweetness, they are the best people in the universe as such.
Yeah,
Because,
thank you so much for giving you valuable time with us, sir. And
yes,
because
sir.
we have just 5 minutes and it will wind up. And
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
thank you so much for your valuable time given with us.
Yes,
And
sir.
the audience also definitely will be learning, and he will be inspired from you to getting a
Yes, sir.
same way. And what
Yes, sir.
achievements you have done, that also will be, you will find with their career graph, and they will get a success.
Any help, definitely they can keep in touch to me, sir. I
Yeah.
will send my PPT also.
Yeah.
Definitely, sir. My PPT I will definitely send to you. You can definitely upload it. That content also can be uploaded for directions, how to become a member, how to really become a member in the ADR, Alternative Dispute Resolution System, what is the fees that is required, what is the application form, all these details I will definitely WhatsApp to you. You can upload it, sir.
Yeah,
So
sure.
thank you so much for the opportunity. I'll be very grateful to you. People can definitely keep in touch through the email, sir.
Yeah.